He was at the airport. I drove to pick him up. My hands were shaking. City lights flowed past the window like colorful rivers. Then he appeared. His hair had turned white, his wrinkles had deepened. But his eyes were still those eyes, deep gray, quiet.
Carla.
Ethan.
My coffee, no sugar?
I know.
He walked up to me. No hug, no tears. Just stood there, looking at me. My hands were still shaking, but this time from excitement. He still had that habit, tapping his fingers when nervous or relaxed. My coffee, no sugar.
I know.
We were going home. This time, no longer a shadow. He moved into my apartment, not renting, living. He placed the suitcase in the corner and opened it. The clothes were neatly folded. He didn't have much. A jacket, a notebook, a photo, a woman with short hair smiling brightly. That was 10 years ago, before I knew him. When did he take it? I didn't know. Did you steal my photo?
Not stealing. Preserving.
When was it taken?
The first time you came to my apartment. You stood at the door, didn't come in, but I captured it. Through the crack in the door.
Did you care about me back then?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yes.
He told me his real name, not Ethan, another one, 3 syllables, very ordinary. I tried several times but kept getting it wrong. He said it didn't matter. I said it did, because that face was Ethan's, that smile was Ethan's, those hands were Ethan's. Names can change, but people don't.
Then what should I call you?
Call me whatever you want.
Ethan.
I've known him for 10 years.
Okay.
For the first time, his smile had no burden. No tension in his eyes, no stiffness in his mouth. I thought I'd left everything behind, but some roads lead you back to where you belong.
No more leaving. Sure. Moretti is dead, his men scattered, his case closed. I've been everywhere I could go. Only here with you I haven't been.
Then stay.
Okay.
Looking at the city night view, in this moment, I knew the shadow had finally returned to the light. We started living like an ordinary couple. Mornings, he brewed coffee. I added sugar. He warmed my milk. I toasted his bread. He never used a thermometer for the milk temperature. He just tested it with his finger. He didn't eat cilantro. I added extra chili peppers. He washed the dishes. I wiped the table. The clinking of dishes was crisp. The sound of running water gurgled. One day, he was cutting onions in the kitchen, so spicy that tears flowed. He wiped his eyes with the back of his hand, but the tears flowed even harder. I stood at the doorway, watching his back. His back was thin, his shoulders slightly slumped, but he was cutting onions, seriously, slice by slice. The onion rolled on the cutting board. He held it down with his hand. Ethan. Do you regret it? Regret taking that agent's job back then?
No regrets.
Why?
Because that $5,000 bought me a lifetime.
I walked over and hugged him from behind, tensed up, then slowly relaxed. His shoulders dropped, leaning into my embrace. We decided to reveal our marriage, not to everyone, but to those close to us. Lucia was the first to know. She said,
I finally don't have to help you cover up the lie anymore.
"What lie?"
When people asked, what does your boss's husband do? I said he's on a business trip. For 10 years.
We treated her to dinner, not to celebrate, but to thank her. She cried. Ethan handed her a tissue. The tissue he pulled from his pocket, folded neatly.
Lucia, thank you.
Thank me for what?
For keeping our secret.
That was my job. No, it was because we're friends.
After she left, Ethan asked me,
Carla, will you regret it? Regret not knowing the truth earlier?
No,
Why?
because if I had known earlier, you wouldn't have acted. If you didn't act, you wouldn't be Ethan. If you weren't Ethan, I wouldn't have fallen in love with you. He took my hand.
And when did you fall in love with me?
I don't remember. Maybe when you said, no sugar in the coffee. Maybe when you called me darling at the party.
Maybe when you gave me that pot of orchids. I don't remember, but it must have been early. In that moment, I knew love had already taken root. Within those false performances grew the most genuine feelings. Ethan started looking for a job, not freelance, but a real job. He sent out many resumes, went to many interviews. His ID was real, his social security number was real, his diploma was real, but they weren't his. They were given to him by the Witness Protection Program. His grades were real, but his name was fake. The interviewer asked, "Why do you have a 10-year employment gap?"
Because I was in a place I can't name, doing a job I can't discuss.
The interviewer's face shifted from confusion to suspicion, then to impatience. No one believed him. There was a crack in the ceiling, there since we moved in, never repaired.
Carla, I might not be able to find a job.
Then don't look.
I can't let you support the family alone.
You supported this family for 10 years. 10 years you played the husband without a salary.
That wasn't supporting the family.
Yes, it was. His eyes had bloodshot veins. His eye bags were deep. Ethan, what you gave me wasn't money. You gave me marriage. You gave me the warmth of having someone wait for me to come home every night.
We opened a detective agency. Not private investigators, but serving those who were wrongly accused, framed. Ethan had experience. I had the license. First client was an elderly woman whose son was falsely accused of stealing company money.
He didn't steal. He's a good person.
She cried. Ethan checked the surveillance for her. He pulled up the footage, watching it frame by frame. When he watched the surveillance, his eyes didn't blink, like he was watching prey. Found it. The real culprit was another employee who transferred the money to an overseas account. The son was acquitted. The elderly woman came to thank us. Holding Ethan's hand, her hand was thin, knuckles prominent.
Thank you. You are a good person.
Carla, I finally did something without hiding, without fear.
You never had to be afraid. Was it me who made you afraid?
No. It was you who made me unafraid.
In the sunlight, we finally found each other. The detective agency's reputation spread slowly, not by ads but by word of mouth, for being followed, for suspecting their husbands of cheating. Ethan was good at tracking, I was good at analysis. He did field work, I did paperwork. We one look from other for 10 and knew what he saw. One from me and he knew which direction to chase. One day, a young woman walked in. She sat down.
I need you to help me find a man.
Yes. What man?
My husband. He disappeared.
My finger paused. The coffee cup shook slightly on the table. 3 months ago. He went out at night and never came back. Did you call the police? Why do you think we can find him? I did. They couldn't find him. Because you two are also people who have disappeared. Her voice was soft, but firm. In that moment, I knew. The story began again. At Echo Detective Aransis, every disappearance has an echo. We took the case, not for the money, but because her eyes mirrored mine from years ago. That emptiness, that tension of holding back tears. I checked every record, phone, bank, social media, nothing. He vanished, just like Ethan. But this time it wasn't witness protection. He was kidnapped. Ethan found a clue. In an abandoned warehouse, signs of a struggle. Dust dragged into a long mark, like a snake's trail. A drop of dried blood in the corner, dark brown, seeped into the concrete crack. DNA match confirmed. It was her husband's. Ethan didn't tell me, but he stayed up all night. I woke to see him on the balcony, smoking. He had quit years ago.
Carla, I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Scared that man is dead. Scared she won't get him back.
You won't let him die. Because you died once too. You know the taste of being alive.
We found the man, locked in a basement, skin and bones, kidnapped by loan sharks over unpaid gambling debts. We called the police. When they rushed in, he was lying on the concrete. He opened his eyes to the light, squinting against the harsh beam, raising a hand to block it. He cried, not silently, but a gorial sob held back for too long. Ethan helped him up. Unsteady, he leaned on Ethan's shoulder.
Thank you. No need. Just being alive is enough.
Case closed. The woman came to thank us, crying in Ethan's arms. Ethan's hands rose, then fell. He didn't know how to comfort anyone, but he stood there, letting her lean. not pushing away, not hiding. His fingers hovered, then finally rested gently on her shoulder. That night, he sat on the balcony, watching the city lights.
Ethan, what are you thinking about?
If I hadn't signed that agency contract, didn't take your case, where would I be now? Maybe already dead.
Perhaps.
But I didn't die. I'm alive, and I'm with you.
I leaned on his shoulder, his arm wrapped around me, pulling me closer.
Carla, is your orchid still there?
Yes. It's been blooming for 20 years.
20 years.
He smiled. The wind was light, the light a plane passed, its tail light blinking like a moving star.
The orchid bloomed for its 20th year. We moved 3 times, changed houses, but that pot followed us, from windowsill to balcony, from balcony to garden. Its roots grew thicker, its leaves denser. It split into many pots, gifted to many friends. A white pot with little blue flowers painted on it. This is the flower you've grown for 10 years. It's 20 years. Wait, you've only known him for 10? You grew it for 20? I started growing it before I met him. I just didn't know who it was for. Ethan heard it, said nothing, but later he secretly took a photo of that pot, set it as his wallpaper. I laughed when I saw it. His wallpaper used to be default blue, no patterns at all. Now, that shade of blue finally had a shape. We have no children. Not because we can't, but because we don't want to. Our days are crowded enough. There's no room for a third person. But we have a pet. A black cat. A stray. Ethan found it in an alley, skin and bones lying by the trash cans, eyes closed, fur matted and dirty. Ethan crouched down, reaching out. It didn't run, didn't bit. It just looked at Ethan. Then it stood up, walked over, and rubbed against his leg. Its meow was faint, as if it hadn't spoken in ages, voice hoardy.
Carla, let's keep it.
Are you sure?
Sure. Because it's a wanderer too.
We named it Echo, not after the agency, but for itself, because it always meows once, then pauses, as if waiting for an echo. Cats don't wait for people, but it does. Maybe it waits for Ethan, for me, for us to come home. Agent Hart retired. He came for dinner. He's old, hair completely white, hands shaking, chopsticks hitting the plate. He looked at the orchid. A new pot, blue and white porcelain, a gift from Lucia.
Is this the one you grew? Yes. It's still alive, just like your marriage. Hart, thank you. For what? For taking me to see her back then. Not my call, it was yours. You said you'd die to see her once.
Ethan looked at me. I didn't know. He never said he'd die to see me. That night in the safe house, it was his request. He traded his life for one goodbye. I cried, not silently, but uncontrollably on the table. Hart patted my hand. His hand was rough, like bark. Then he stood up and left. The door closed softly. I dug out the box, and that photo he secretly took at my office door. In the photo, I was on the phone, frowning, mouth slightly open. I didn't know he was taking it.
Ethan. What was I doing when you first saw me?
On the phone. You were fierce, scolding the other party. So fierce they didn't get to talk back.
Then why did you choose me?
Because your voice sounded good.
Liar.
Really, your voice was steady, even when scolding. I thought, this person's reliable. Finge on her, I come up tours.
Washoud. He too. Had his mofugen wud, the mudra circles on my evt on the back hood. Relaw slowly, circle over circle. In that moment, I felt something in my heart melt. This certificate was no longer just a piece of paper.
Now, do you still think I'm a shadow?
No, you are my light.
Can you feel it? It's beating fast.
Is it because of me?
Always. From the first time I saw you.
It turns out, shadows can shine too. In this fact, we are no longer isolated islands. We are each other's only one, and each other's home. The detective agency took on its 300th case. Nothing major, just finding a cat. The cat had been missing for 3 months. A cat bowl sat on the stone steps. The cat food inside had dried out, covered in ants. He found it in an abandoned factory. The cat huddled in the corner, thin, dirty, but still alive. It saw Ethan and let out a cry. Its voice was horsey. The elderly person cried while holding the cat, and the mout meow softly.
Thank you. You're welcome. Cats are family too.
That he came lied, he dike a paper bag. It's from the supermart, with decal bright red strawberries.
What is this?
A gift from the elderly person. Homegrown strawberries.
I washed the strawberries and put them in a bowl. They were sweet. Ethan don't like sweets, but he ate 3. He ate each one slowly, as if savoring something precious. Carla? Say, if we were old and our cat got lost, would you go look for it?
Yes.
What if I got lost?
I would too.
He smiled. In that moment, I knew we were no longer shadows. We were each other's only one. In this vast city, we finally found each other. This is the taste of home. The story has just begun. We donated that notebook to the museum, not for its value, but as evidence, proof that someone lived, feared, and was brave. The museum is downtown, near the fountain. Ethan and I sometimes walk there, watching those yellowed pages. The warm yellow light in the cabinet makes the handwriting clear.
These are the most important words I've ever written.
Not the marriage certificate?
The certificate was fake.
The names were fake, those were fake, but the bond was real.
Carla, do you regret it?
No,
Why?
because the real can't be fake, and the fake isn't true. You are real. In that moment, all lies became steps toward the truth. Today is our 20th wedding anniversary. Not a ceremony, but a day. In the morning, he brewed coffee. I toasted bread. He warmed my milk. I added sugar for him. The milk bubbled in the pot, steam fogging up the kitchen window. 20 years of mornings, still like this. Lucia sent a message, "Happy anniversary."
Thank you.
She asked, "What did he give you?"
He's still alive.
She sent a crying emoji.
What's wrong with her?
She said she's moved that we're still here. He walked over and hugged me from behind. His chin rested on top of my head.
Carla, we'll be here for a long time,
How do you know?
because the orchid is still blooming.
The flower on the windowsill, small, the 20th bloom. There was a dewdrop on the petal, shimmering in the sunlight. As long as the orchid blooms, we remain. Today, we sat on the balcony. The wind was light, the lights bright. Distant city lights bloomed orange like a giant flower. He held my hand, thumb circling my skin.
Carla. Why did you choose me back then?
Because your resume said one thing, doesn't ask questions.
The agency wrote that.
I know, but I chose you for your photo. You were smiling. Not a professional smile, a real one. I thought if he can still smile, life hasn't beaten him.
How do you know life beat me?
Because I was beaten too. But if you're beaten and still smile, you've won. He looked down at my hands. Sunlight hit us, our shadows merging.
Thank you for letting you.
For what? It needs no words, only light, just as I need only him. The phone rang. Not a call, a text. Unknown number. I smiled.
Who is it?
No one.
You smiled.
Can I smile?
Putrid.
I held the phone, the screen went dark. The sky outside was blue, no clouds, 78 degrees. This was life we wanted. Not earth-shattering, just perfectly right.